Hello, Nikki from Motor4U. Today we have a BMW 5 Series. This is a 530e finished in aventurine red metallic. On this car we have park distance to the front. You can see the sensors just coming along the front bumper just there. If we come round to the side we can see that we get 20-inch multi-spoke alloys on this car, which are also M alloys. If we then start to make our way around the rest of the car, to the rear of the car we have privacy glass. And as we come round to the back, you can see just along this rear bumper here that we have rear park distance. We then open up the boot. In the boot, we do have a charging cable bag, as this is a plug-in hybrid petrol car. Once inside the car, you can see that we have electric windows all around with your window lock button just below. We also get electric folding mirrors on this car. We also have with this car an Harman Kardon sound system, as we can see by the speaker just there. To the right hand side of the steering wheel is where the headlights are located. As you can see, we do have the option of automatic headlights. We also have a multifunctional steering wheel. On the left hand side you have your cruise control with a limiter. On the right hand side you have your volume, changing of stations or tracks, telephone and voice control. We have automatic wipers and automatic high beam assist, which we activate by pressing this bottom button just here. If we look to the centre console, we have an armrest just here which we can pop open, and in here we have a charging point as well as a storage cubby. We then have your gear selector, where you have your different driving mode selectors to the side, and your touchpad here which correlates to the screen. We get two cup holders where we have a USB port, a 12-volt socket and a wireless phone charging mat just there, but we can also cover these over as so. We get dual climate control within this car, as we can see by the two numbers there. We also do have the option of AC just in the corner there. We also have heated seats for the front passenger and the driver. They get three different heat options of high, medium and low. If we then look to the screen, you can see that this car comes with a visual representation of the front and rear park distance. We also get a reversing camera with guidelines, so this will give you a rough idea as to where the car will then go as you rotate the steering wheel. We have park assist, which will tell you when there is a space, and then we have the reversing assistant, which will then help you park into the space. This is what the homepage looks like. We get three different home pages. So there's homepage number 2 and then homepage number 3. We then have your media. So we have radio, news, Spotify, Bluetooth audio and screen mirroring. But you can also personalise this menu, as you can see just there. We then have the communications app, which becomes fully functional when you have a phone connected. You'll then be able to make and receive calls through the car, as well as view any of your contacts. And then you also have your BMW Assistant and BMW messages just there. This car comes with sat nav as well. This is where you would input your destination, and then this is what the map looks like. We also have traffic information, as well as being able to change the theme of the map. We can do the setup of the map, and then we also have your settings just on the right hand side there as well. We then have your apps. In this car we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as we can see just there on the left. We can then go to installed apps, where we have a variety of apps that come with the car, such as your personal assistants, BMW Assistants, weather, the Ringo app, your M-Lap timer, as well as care in car, and then also experience modes. If we then go to car, at the top we have your driving information. So this is your journey data, as well as your sports displays. And then we also can check the energy flow just there as well. We then can also check your vehicle status. So we have your tyre pressure monitor, engine oil level, and then check control messages, as well as any service requirements. We can plan charging or preconditioning of the car. We also with this car get different experience modes. So we have executive, expressive and well-being. So this will, if we press well-being, we can see here it will do the seat heating as well as climate control and then background. We then also have the caring car. So here we have vitalise and relax. We can also set different driver profiles, which is quite useful if you have more than one person driving the car. And then we have your settings. At the beginning of the settings, we have your general settings, which is just your box standard settings. We then have different driving modes. So we have sport, electric, and then battery control. We also have your exterior lighting. So we have your one-touch indicator, daytime driving lights, whether it's left or right-hand traffic, welcome and goodbye lights, door handle lights and home lights. We then have your driver assistance, where we have your front collision warning, and we can choose for this to be early, medium or late. We also have parking and manoeuvring, so we have your automatic PDC activation, where we also have automatic PDC emergency intervention. So this will mean that it will emergency brake for the back and then also the sides if you choose for it to. And then, as I said, we have the park assist, where it will let you know if a space has been detected. We then have your display. So this car does come with a heads-up display. We can see that just there. We then can change the doors and vehicle access. So as you can see here, we get a variety of different options. This car does come with ambient lighting. So as you can see here, we get a wide selection of different colours. We then have your climate comfort just here, so your heating and ventilation. And then finally, we have your key button assignment just there as well. If we then have a look at the seats, here we have the driver's side seat, which is a fully cream leather seat, which is also partially electric, as we can see just here. To move it backwards and forwards is manual, but then this will then adjust to the back part of the seat. We then come round to the back seats. We have 3 seats in the back. We also have the M seat belts just there. We have Isofix just along the bottom just there. If we bring down the middle of the centre seat, we can open it up to have 2 cup holders just there for the rear passengers. And then we also have 2 charging points down there with a 12-volt socket. If you have any questions or queries on this car, please contact us at Motor4U. Alternatively, you can give us a call on 01580 879 666.